Hmm. I just feel like running my mouth a little bit. I just want to ask some questions. So, this is going to be like a short little session, a hangout. So maybe somebody will respond to me and answer the question: what does love physically look like? And the reason I asked that question, because I peruse the YouTube streets and I love to listen to any type of video or platform or panel when people talk about love and relationships and people doing right and wrong and how things should be. And then I've seen a lot of these youngsters, older brother. So I watch a lot of um, people under 25 uh, make those provoking topics where what ethnic group would you not date, or quote unquote what race would you not date, and some things are just um, hilarious to me. So I just want to ask people: does love have a color? I mean, what does love look like? I mean, I always say love is like yellow. Love is like a warm yellow glow. But talking about humans, talking about people, real people, and not the concept of people, but people in general. Um, I believe I know what lust looks like. I know what attraction looks like. But what does love look like? That's my question. When I see anyone, when I know you exist, I love you because I love humanity. I love the clouds in the sky. I love women. I love my brothers. But lust is different. But love is just the appreciation of existence. Now, people can dive into that romantic love, and I can get into that with people. But that's really not so much I guess that excitement that's really lust bubbly. I want you, baby. But really, romantic love, in my opinion, is that it's the act of appreciation, the act of showing the appreciation of loving your existence. And it's also following whatever rules that you preconceive, the fantasy in your mind of how quote unquote love should be. But still, I must ask the question: what does love look like? I want to know what it looks like to you. Can you just look at a person and tell they don't love you or they can't love you? Because so many of you are more wise than me, and you can read body languages. I can read. I can tell you're angry. Now, really can't tell if I'm angry because I could be extremely pissed off right now and smiling. Some people can act. I'm not one of those people all the time. I can, but I'm more of a. I could be thinking about something and I could be frowning and I could be really happy because I was just thinking about the thought. I was deep in concentration, deep in the process of decrypting or encrypting some information, trying to understand the meaning of the universe. Uh, and I think that's what I'm in search for all the time. I'm just trying to understand for other people, not me. For people who have those roadblocks saying I can't love them, or you like you could love anything. I don't. You could love an ant. You could love a penny. You can love is the appreciation of the existence of something. That's all it is. But people's beliefs, people's rules, the way that people see things is kind of crazy to me. Some people say people use the word love too much, but it all depends on what you mean by that. Because love could mean to you loyalty, commitment, monogamy, marriage, sanctity, values, all type of morals. Somebody else, it could just mean lust to them, or somebody else can mean friendship. They don't have all those feelings. So because words need to be defined, and we use words generally as though everybody understands the term, in all actuality, we all think differently. Somebody thinks professionalism is the way that you dress, when somebody else may think being classy and professional is the way you act. Some people may put a economic value to it, and that's why we have social economic classes, and that's why we say because they come from a certain group they're a colonel. And other people will watch the way that somebody acts and then make a assessment, a judgment, a delineation about the particular characteristics of the individual. The idiosyncrasies of certain people will put them in a group. When is that necessity? I'm going to use a better word than that. Is it necessitous for understanding of another person? So I'm saying all this. I don't know who's watching me, but this is my monologue time. Um, Love for somebody else, not me. Love for somebody else to me is never wrong, as long as you're not hurting other people. So I don't care who you love, how you love, what you do. If you guys love each other by hitting each other in the arm, I'm all good for that. If people love a tree by doing whatever they do to don't hurt the tree, I'm with it. Whatever you do, like I've seen people, I'm gonna marry a train station because I just love it. Whoop-de-doo. Like that can't be a sexual relationship, but maybe in your mind it can be. People do all type of crazy things. I don't know, but I'm always curious to people's philosophy on life. What does love look like to you? Now, this is just me being extremely silly, but I'm trying to use my logic to express a sentiment that I have, that love really doesn't look like anything. So let's say you had two people and they were blind. Doesn't matter what you physically look like. The lust can still be conceived in your mind and you still can connect. But so many people equate love to a color and ethnicity, a race, a belief, whatever it is. But you do understand that you choose to feel or not feel something in your mind. You are the creator of your universe, of your rights and wrongs, of your atrocities and the loving connections of people. You control that. Now, people will say, that's not true. Sometimes things are universal. Nah, some things are not universal. I'm telling you, when you eat your steak, are you crying about the animal that died to give you that meat? When you eat that spinach, are you angry at, somebody had to hurt a plant? Do you feel like actual empathy to the spinach or the lettuce or the strawberry you're biting? You're stopping that that plant from reproducing. You know what I mean? I'm saying. So most people don't think about the same concepts that I do. I'm not saying I'm nowhere weird. I said weird. I am extremely weird, but I'm nowhere more wise than anyone else who chooses to reflect and try to understand that something is going on. I'm always understanding something is going on at this time. My body is functioning. Blood is moving through my body. My heart is beating, and I can't stop and raise it. I can't. Can I even feel it? If I thought hard, could I feel my heart? Sound waves are going into my eardrums and translating whatever words that I'm saying to make sense to me, and it's doing the same to you. It's so much going on in the universe if you believe in what I believe, which is science to a heck of an extent, because everything else is the unknown to me. And I'm not saying that it is not real, because there's a lot I don't know. However, what I do know, I can accept as long as it makes sense to me. And if it doesn't make sense to me, then I search for that knowledge. So I guess in a way that makes me agnostic, because I'm searching for the truth. But I don't like to put myself in any type of group and say Charles is this or Charles is that. What I will say is that I appreciate you. I appreciate whatever time you give me. I appreciate the interaction. And I just want people to think. So before I go check out to see if anybody's here and wants to interact with me and maybe hop on and we can chat, which of course I would always enjoy, I want to know what you think about what I have stated or what I've said, and what does love physically look like? Because I truthfully don't know. What I can say, I know love to me looks like a smile, but sometimes it can be a frown. Love looks like a hug. Love looks like you to me. Love looks like a tree. Love looks like a cloud. Love looks like the sun. Love feels like and looks like leaves blowing in the wind. Love looks like the ocean. Love looks like your favorite memory. That's what love looks like. Love looks like when a father hugs his son, when a daughter hugs her mother, when your auntie hugs her sister. You know what I mean? It's just love. Love is easy. People make love complex. Your belief systems, the way that you think the world should be, your inability to accept differences, your roadblocks, your mental barriers, is that stops you from seeing what love physically look like. It does. Love to me, even though this is going to sound kind of crazy, is when a car is burning on the freeway and somebody goes and tries to save them. That's love. They appreciate your existence. That is love. Love is the tear that comes from when somebody that you love dies. It's still love. So what does love physically look like? I'm going to tell you, to me, you really can't see it, but it is appreciation. It's appreciation of existence. Yeah, that's all it is to me. So let's see. Maybe somebody will be listening to my I don't know what you call this, my pontification, my little speech that I just did on my podium, just trying to make people feel good and tell you how I think about life, man. I don't hate none of you. I love you. You're awesome. I'm happy you exist. I can say this all day, and I really mean it to the bottom of my soul. And I think a lot of different things. There's a little bit of understanding people in me, but I really try to give you me. So let me stop talking. So if I open it up, I don't understanding people in me. There's somebody's here. Yeah, okay. Hello, people. Allow me to turn my camera off. So in case somebody wants to just hear my voice, I do that. Okay, there we go. There we go. And I can say hello to everybody, because sometimes I get you might see my emotions start coming out. I'm joking. Joseph Erickson, I hope that you're doing great. I am doing fantastic. Brother Pax, much love to you. Joseph says, love your channel. Super awesome. Amazing. Thank you so much for sharing a lot of this information. I enjoy watching you keep up the amazing work. Well, I appreciate that. Husky and Wolf Dog, much love to you. Much love to everybody. Greek girl and her horses. Hello to you. You're such an awesome person. Um, me, I just want to ask this question. This is just a tip. Love is, yeah, man, that sounds stupid. So I read anyway. Only you would say something so idiotic. Love is queef blowing in my eyes. Hey, if you appreciate that and you think it's funny, Jim Carrey, hee hee hee. But I think it's stupid. But I'm letting you know. um, yeah, I just feel that people got to figure out what's right for them. People got to learn to appreciate other people. We all have the right to exist. Even about this YouTube platform, and I'll talk about that. She says, I like it with the camera on. Now you might see some, you might start crying on camera. I got to hide it because I start getting passionate. I think turn it back on. But yeah, I just think that life is great. And like love looks like how you treat your horses. That's what love looked like to me. Love looks like Husky and Wolf Dog with their dogs. That's what it looks like to me. Um, Love is just an appreciation of other people. It's quite simple. And when somebody comes, subscribes to your page, and they leave a comment, and they really feel what you're saying, that's what love looks like to me. I don't think a lot of people understand what love is. Love is when somebody treats and pays for your meal. That's love. It's just appreciation. It's just simple. And I wish more people understood that everything doesn't have to be complex. Everything doesn't have to be um, a fight. It doesn't have to be you're losing, because once somebody else wins, you win. So that's why I'm always going to say I want everybody else to win. Okay. Yeah, that's how I think about. Yeah, see, love should be unconditional, but most people have conditions to love, and that's really what it is, especially when it comes to relationships. And I'm never going to tell somebody that they're wrong with it, but most people love with conditions, and to be truly altruistic and transcend that is for the average human almost an impossible feat. You know what I mean? Because if somebody cuts off your arm and kills your mama, I'm just being honest. Could you love them? It'd be hard. It's hard for people. It's hard for people to have that universal, godlike, I'm above you deity love that we all hope that people have for us. Like I just watched a video, in the video, uh, I think my friend Tremaine sent it to me. I think it was Tremaine. And a lady, an old man told a girl to be nice on the bus. And I think it upset the girl. So the old man, he was a big older brother, and I think he was in his 70s or maybe early 80s. She pushed the guy off the bus, and the dude that fell off the bus died. And did she mean to do that? Um, did she mean to kill him? I don't think so. But people were like, she should die for that, and she should have the death penalty. And I'm thinking, wow, like yeah, she killed the guy, and there's nothing she can do to bring him back to life. But you know, to wish death upon her. I mean, I don't wish death upon anyone, but that tells you a lot of people really don't have altruistic love. You know, because I think she deserves to be punished for her crimes and to whatever the consensus of the group says. And I don't wish her to die at all. But if that was what people agreed upon, then I would accept that fate. Even though I think just because you take a life, I deserve to take your life. It doesn't work like that for me, because I feel I know she didn't mean to do that. That she was just angry and didn't control herself, and it was to me that's such a horrible thing. I feel so much empathy for him, but I don't. I hate her action, but I don't hate her. How can you hate another human? I mean, I can hate what you've done, but you're still alive, and I still love you for it. I'm not saying I wouldn't end you to protect life, and I totally understand that. However, what she did to that old man, will she do it again? Did she do it on purpose? I mean, I think you understand what I'm saying. I think she meant to hurt him, but she didn't know how far her hurt could go. I'm so sorry, people. I just wanted to talk about it. And let me just say much love to you all, because I'm not being the best host at this time. What happened? I need to be here tonight for this. Well, Greek girl, I'm sorry that you had a bad day, but I appreciate you. You are fantastic. You are loved. And if you ever need to just talk or say something, you can always just email me, and or just if you are open, you can always express it in a video, and that works for a lot of people. So maybe it works for you, but I always want you to feel great. Hey, Miss Corey B, I hope that you feel great. If you had to go to sleep, I totally understand. Because I'm just speaking. And if anybody wants to hop on, I will drop the link. As I always, that's why I kind of like hangouts, because maybe I can get somebody who's to chit chat with me. But hey, brother Jeff, how's everything going, brother? I'm just running my mouth, talking a little bit. I won't talk long. It's just like I want people to think. I really want people to think, because I I am a human from humanity. I'm a black man in America, of course, but first I am a human from the planet Earth, and I love people. So sometimes I just want to ask people why, like somebody's. Like I think I got to go back over what I was saying. I watch a lot of videos on YouTube, and I watch a lot of youngsters saying, "What ethnicity would you not date, or who you're not?" I'm like, um, what does love look like? Like, what does it matter? Either you love somebody or you don't. And sometimes I want people to express what love is to them. Love to me, what does it look like? And I gave, a brief uh, synopsis of what I think love looks like. Love looks like a smile. But what if I was blind? I couldn't see love. Could I still, does it matter what ethnic group I think somebody's from or where are they from in general, as long as they love me now? Um, I'm not telling somebody not to have preferences. Always have preferences. I like men. I'm joking. I like women. I love people. But when it comes to physical intimacy, I'm strictly I love the lady, such as what it's about. But for anyone, you have to think about life. And do you care if somebody loves somebody? I don't care what people do. Just don't try to force your thoughts on me. That's it. If you have a problem with me loving the ladies, then don't be around me. Because I still, like I say, I love my brothers, but it's not the same type of love. I love everyone. So I don't hate people for what they do. I love them regardless. That's why I laugh and stuff. Because it's kind of crazy when you tell people that. Like, man, I love my brothers. I love all my closest friends. I love them like my brothers, man. And I want them to be happy. And I can associate with anyone as long as they don't force it down my throat. Don't force me to do what you do. I'm not gonna force Charles upon you. I'm silly and I'm extremely stupid sometimes, and I laugh and I'm a professional butt grabber. So you coming around me with a nice one, ladies. I'm sorry, but I don't stop loving my brothers. I love everybody. So what does love look like? Love between two men could be a hug, but it could be much more. It's just not with me. But I'm not knocking any of you who feel like that. Love between two ladies could be a handshake and it could be an intimate physical situation. But I don't hate you for that. I don't hate anyone for what they do. I just want people to love themselves. And like I say, love is all type of things. It's all type of ways to see it. Like, so I have fun when I say it. I really think about it. So when people say, Charles, how do you feel? Do you love the fellas? I'm like, yeah, I love men. We're great. I love ladies too. It's so simple. So people need to understand that love can be anything that you imagine it to be, and there's no wrong way or right way to love somebody as long as they appreciate the love that you're giving. And that's how I think in my brain. I'm not here to tell people how to be. I just don't hurt other people. Love is help. Hey, Bigatio, much love to you. I'm just trying to be the best person I can be. She says, you are getting better at being a host each and every day. You're doing, oh, thank you. I'm just trying to be me. She said, I want to learn how to do Hangouts so I can talk to you. Oh, all you got to do is either install the app, or like, let's for instance, let's say you wanted to talk right now. I can click the link, like I can put the link in the chat, and all you got to do is click on the link, and it would you can go to Hangouts. It's just that simple. So, like, does anybody want to have a chit chat? Would you like to chit chat and have a conversation? Would anybody like to get on and talk? Because I'm just running my mouth. It's not to exclude anyone. It's to include everyone. So I want me, Tito, to be happy. I want the Greek girl and her horse to be happy. I want Husky and Wolf Dog to be happy. I want Finley Rivers, Kendall, Jeff Lackey, that's going to say my brother Jeff. I want you all to be happy because that's what it's about for me. I want everybody to be happy, and my whole thing is just to figure out what people think, and that's all it is. I keep life simple, man. I want to see everybody win. I don't have the answers. I just say try to respect humanity. Try to understand everybody has a different. Everybody is. I was watching Soul Illumination as a lady, and it's like she is a lady, and she said something I totally agree with. Everybody is going through something. Everybody feels something. Everybody feels a certain way. And I always have to have some type of empathy for you as a human. I may not really empathize with your pain because some things don't bother me, but I still understand it may bother you. So me in my life, I want to help you. And I don't stop loving somebody because they look wrong. Listen, anybody can have any type of ideology and any type of, the term I use is, uh, religious belief, any type of sexual orientation, and I still love them. I mean, I may not be able to connect with you in your way because that's just not me, but I don't stop loving you, and I want to show you the same respect that I wanted to get. So, in general, I just love people, and that's how I can explain to people, man, my life, who I am internally, how I feel about things. It never stops, man. And I when I say I don't have empathy, I don't have empathy for stupidity. I don't have empathy for things that are irrelevant because I can turn it off to be objective. I do have empathy for life, but if you are really empathetic, how would you ever, like, if you were truly totally a super empath, you couldn't even come out, because you would know every time, every day, somebody's dying, somebody got hurt, somebody got shot, somebody got raped, somebody got, mutilated. Some people got affected by disease, and it's like my sister Kendra did it. She was making a analogy between mental bullying and like a disease that eats your skin, and how that can be eternal. So I was thinking about it, and I listened to a lot of people, and I said, you got to learn how to be mentally strong. You got to learn how to not let what people say about you bother you. And I know that takes work, but I'm pretty great at being oblivious. I don't look at the world and think everybody's against me. I got a brother that's on YouTube, my brother Lord Brandon. For a while, my brother had got angry and said he always does it to me. I want him to understand everybody can't be there for you all the time, but it doesn't mean that they don't love you, because life is great. Life is great. Wait, and who pops out of the woodwork? 40 Entrepreneur Drive, Kenyans. I see how you speak people into existence. That was funny. So yeah, I just think that that you have to learn. Like I did a video, and it's really just learn to be mentally strong. I know it takes work, and I know a lot of people like I can empathize with depression, but I've never felt it. But I understand people. I felt sad, and then people say, just think about feeling sad forever, and that's how I can empathize with it. But like, I'm feeling extremely super happy right now. I'm like, I'm so giddy. If you guys like, I'm so giddy right now. Okay, so you got to see it, so I can show you how giddy I am. Like, I'm holding it in. That's so nice. I turn the camera off just so you can see my super happiness. Like, woohoo! I'm so happy. Like, it doesn't match the speech I'm giving. So I have to, how's it feel when a dude tries to talk? Like, my whole thing is a smile. Like, oh, Kenya's here. So sometimes, so you can really hear my message, I have to like turn the camera off, because I'm happy. Like, every time somebody writes a comment in the comment, I'm happy. Every time somebody pops up, I'm happy. And right now, I'm extremely happy because I'm looking at me. Hey, Charles. And I love me. How I wish other people would love themselves. I think life is wonderful. I just love people. And that's why I don't hate people, man. Man, life is great, man. I love humanity. I just love existing. I love people, man. And I really love the ladies. Woo-hoo. But my brothers, I love you too. I love them. I love the men. Next thing is somebody say, "Hey, Charles, I heard you love the fellas. Come touch you." I'm like, yeah, come on over here. Come on. What you hit me for? I'm joking. Don't cross that line. But that's still funny though. Like, turn this off. Yeah. So I'm sorry. I'm just, I just want people to be happy. Please forgive me, people. I really do. And don't let somebody tell you how you can love and what you can't love, because man, it's your choice to do what you want to do. Just don't hurt people. That's my assessment. That's my thoughts. And I'll say this: if anybody wants to hop on and have a dialogue, you're more than welcome to hop on. But like, there's no, like, if somebody says, "Hey, Charles, drop the link. I want to come in and chit chat with you," then I would love that. But if that's not what but that's all. Sometimes I just feel like running my mouth. Really, at this time, I'm kind of getting the itch to want to play some video games, but I just feel like talking and to see the chat, because that makes me feel good to see people interacting with other people. Oh, Kenya says, "Charles, I love your voice. It's dreamy, and your personality really helps my mood. It balances me." Well, you make me proud because you are really trying to do it, and you're a motivation to me. I am not. I won't ever say I'm not business savvy, because I am aware, but that's never been my I don't know, like, what do I have to sell to somebody that can improve their life? You made a hoodie. I like it. I'm set for a t-shirt. But yeah, I'm going to support you. So I like people that are like you to make me think that maybe I can bring something, like, other than, like, I'm good at selling me. I'm good at being Charles. I'm good at trying to be a nice dude to people. I'm good at that. Because I love people. Like, I want everybody to feel good about themselves. I want anybody who has a dream to fulfill it. And even if you don't get there, I want you to aim for it, because you never know. There's lots of people with talent, and because they never even tried to pursue it, they missed out, and they didn't know. Like, so many people are so awesome. There are so many awesome people, and my job is to help every single person that I think is awesome. Even if I don't particularly like whatever you do doesn't mean somebody else won't. So if you say, hey, Charles, promote me, I'm going to promote you. Like uh, the Greek girl and her horses, truthfully, you have shown me like that love of horses that has really helped me out. I mean, I really love seeing people love anything. You know, I don't like, uh, Ken, you did a video, and it made me laugh forever when you had your daughter and you said, have a good day. She said, have a bad day. But that was still, it was like love and pain, but it was like love. And you was like, look, and it was like so beautiful. And I just think about, you know what, life in general is beautiful because as long as there's a problem, there's something to solve and there's a reason to keep on going. So I don't mind problems. Hey, Kristen Vlogs, I hope that you're doing great. I hope that you're feeling fantastic. I hope that you find, if you come here, I hope that you find somebody to connect with, because I know a lot of people, but this one thing that's been an issue with me, and I'm gonna go in for a second about YouTube, and people may not agree. But it's like they try to make a social economic barrier, and I think that's so wrong. That because I've said it before, and I might speak up faster, but I'm gonna try to keep it slow. A lot of people look at YouTube like extra, like revenue. They want to get an extra stream of income, and okay, before you could just go on and use your mobile phone, and you can get your watch time up, and then you can get 1,000 subscribers because they were promoting everybody. Then they stopped promoting everybody, and then people start networking. So I understand it, but I just think that the reason it is because why would they limit just mobile phones? It's because if you're going to buy a computing device, the first device that you would buy would be your mobile phone. Think about it. Mobile phone is cheap. You can get on the internet. You can do everything from it that you can do from a desktop. But unless you're like trying to play video games or doing some hell of video editing, why would you get a laptop or a desktop? So most people that have a lot of money or more money than the average person will have a couple of laptops, a couple of desktops, a couple of mobile phones. So if I can stay home a lot, then you say I can't use my mobile phone. Well, I got a desktop. I got all this other stuff I can use to get it going. But if I don't like, probably if you already had enough subscribers, but if you didn't have subscribers and you're always on the go trying to make ends meet, and this is another stream of income. Let's say you work a regular 9 to 5 and you're Ubering. The only time you got to do it is while you're Ubering or before you're Ubering. You don't have time to really get your numbers up and get that watch time, so you can never get monetized. And I think, man, that's kind of messed up. And I think it's more on a socioeconomic level than anything, because the people who have a lot of money are going to have all those things. So I'm always going to be that person who's going to help people connect. I'm never going to stop people. I want everybody to, just subscribe to everybody. And I feel like this, even though people don't know it, just because you subscribe to everybody, don't mean you got to watch every single person, because you just help it. If you really have love, you would help everybody. And that's why I do not subscribe to everybody. But in my brain, I got a playlist of who my favorite people are, and I'm always check on them. So, that's what it is. But then I turn the bell on for everybody. So if I'm free and I got time, I can always go and see everybody. Because sometimes even you people that you check all the time, you don't get their video. You're like, damn, I can check on you every single day. I go, and sometimes I can't sit and watch every single video. So I never get mad at people that I love don't come back and check me out. That's all good, because we got our life. We all got it going on. I haven't read, hold on, everybody connecting with each other. Brother Jeff says, I have never owned a computer ever. I've been doing everything on my phone. So it really, that's what infuriates me. Why would you need a computer? Do you game? Are you editing? Like, you got a cell phone. What else do you need? As long as you got an internet and a cell phone, you should be good. But that's what I think it was. I think it was a socioeconomic. It was so everybody couldn't come up. Like the people who already had money, it was not an issue. If you already got a laptop or a desktop or a couple computers, you don't care. I can live stream whatever I want, especially when I got more time. But for the people without time, that made them have to just create, and upload videos, and nobody's going to see them. And that's, man, I've had videos for some time that probably only got 1 view or 2 views. I'm just saying, probably not now, but it was times like that. I'm like, well, how can I just get somebody to look at it? What could I do? And that's when I guess that networking came in. For me, it was always about the fun. I just wanted to have fun. So I always looked at other people's chats, and I'm like, man, I just want people to come and chat with me. These are my thoughts. And how can I get people just to interact with me? And with me, if people know me, how my soul works, I'm not here to talk about behavior. I have questions, but I'm not here to put people down or talk about stuff that's silly. I want to talk about stuff that means something to me, like loving people and people earning income. How can you earn money? And I've been in my brain. My first thing to say is that if you can control your emotions, you can control your money, because most people spend money based on emotions. And I've referenced that in several videos. I've said it. I've said that if they can get you emotionally, if they can control your emotions, you're going to go broke, because So every day is a new shoe, and I like shoes. And next thing you know, I'm broke when I don't even need them. Or you want to go to the movie theaters, or you see everybody on Instagram traveling. Now you want to travel. And if you like, some people can live a great life because I mean they don't really care about material items, but people who care about what other people think heavily, their life goes down. So man, I'm all over the place. But um, let me read. I'm listening to the chat, y'all, but I'm stuffing my face with the salad, so I'm not looking at the screen right now. I'm not ignoring anybody. If you say something to me, I'll catch up in a minute. We understand Kenya, 40 entrepreneur drive, and you don't. I think you underestimate how good you are. You're pretty good because you're open. A lot of people are not really open. Even when I see like the networking stream, there are some good people. Because I know they're trying to help people grow, but some people, they're not really open. Like they put on. You know me, I'm sorry, people, but a lot of people put on facades, and I just want people to be who they are. You don't got to share your whole life, but don't act like you care and you love when you really don't. You know, I'm not trying to ignore anybody. Husky and Wolf Dog, Kristen Vlogs. I'm gonna say Jeff's whole thing. Finley River Kennels, Jeff Lackey. I want everybody to grow. So I'm not here to ignore anyone. If I ignore somebody, it's by accident. It's never on purpose. It's never to put anybody down. The Greek growing on horses. I mean, I just love people. So like I tell you, love to me is just the appreciation of existence. And I'm telling you, like, it's so funny. I tell people this. What is your page about, Charles? What is your page about? And I tell them my page is about whatever I want it to be about. If I want to do a movie review, if I want to play video games, if I want to talk about love and relationships, if I want to talk about political issues or ethnic group issues or geopolitics, I'll talk about it. If I want to talk about technology, I'll talk about it. I do have a video game page, Fun with CG3, and it's in my description. But other than that, other than video games, because a lot of people just don't want to see the games. But even in my games, I usually will say something deep. So maybe I should call myself a deep thought channel. But I'm not trying to influence anybody to think any which way, spiritually, religiously, politically. I want you to think how you want to think. And let me see, just so you like. I'm trying to be serious. It's hard for me, but I'm not really. But if I'm angry, I can be serious. Woohoo! But so you can see my conviction, how I feel. I want people to do whatever they need to do. I want you to be happy, and don't let somebody tell you how you got to live your life. I don't know how you should live your life. I think you should do what's best for you. I think you just love people. Some people are going to connect with you. Some people are not. It is what it is. But me, I am not the captain of your ship. I am not the captain of your ship. I love to do that. I'm just me, and my channel is about love, connection, and if you want to separate, I'm all for that. But first, I would say we are all humans, and we are all from the planet Earth, and we are all part of the universe, and we all exist. And because you exist, I exist, and that's what makes the world beautiful. So that's really what I'm about all the time. I'm about connecting with people. I'm about people understanding that they have value, that you have merit, that you are needed, and there's no reason for you to hate because we can all win. That's how I think about it. I can say all type of things. I can give all type of advice. I can tell you all type of things to help you grow. I can do it. But really, what I want you to do is understand that don't limit yourself. There's no reason to put a barrier up between you and other people unless you think they're your enemy and they're going to do you harm. And most people, you don't know if they're going to do you harm. So don't initially look at somebody and say, there's my enemy. But I understand it. See, that's what we got to understand. We can be animals, but with our intelligence, with our ability to be cognizant, to be conscious, you can move beyond that initial fear of something different. Like, let's say it was a peaceful lion. You ain't scared of it. The lion come lick you and it's nice to you. I mean, it's still a lion, but you can accept it. If you have to see a lion attack, but I don't see some stuff. It may be innate, but in general, it depends on how the thing interacts with you. If you've never been bit by a dog or a cat, you might love dogs or cats. There are people that really are scared of dogs, and people who grew up around dogs and love them. So a lot of things that people believe are right or wrong and the fears they have are programming. And sometimes programming is so subtle. It's done by media, it's done by other influences, it's done by who your social group is, it's done by where you were raised. So once you can get beyond that programming, then you can actually love people. But it's for you to first learn how to defeat that programming that stops you from loving other people. And so I'm always focusing on, and I'm always concentrating on just trying to be the best lover of humanity that I can be. I try to appreciate everybody. I want everybody to feel special. And I know a lot of people, when they do what they do, it's a different way. But my love is like really talking to people. That's really what I want to do. And that's how I look at life, let me go. Some people we need. Okay, I missed some stuff. All right. My dogs just love to share their adventures, Husky and Wolf dogs, and my dogs just love to share their adventures and show other things about the Netherlands, and then cheese, tulips, and wooden shoes. Man, I love to see your dogs. It brings me a smile. I mean, you know, I don't have to 2 seconds. I'm happy because the dogs love life. Christian Vlogs, Husky is laughing. Finley Robert Kendall's Jeff Laggy says at 40 Entrepreneur Drive, we need to do a mukbang in the farm truck. And he says, truly good sister. Gato says, you guys have a good night. Well, man, appreciate you for stopping by. The Greek girl and her horses says, I use my platform to get a senior citizen in my community some help that he deserves, desperately needs or needed. I was able to do that through my channel. I got to go back and look at some of your videos. I did not know that. And she says, sleep well to me gatito, mi gatito. And everybody else is saying goodbye. So that's all I got to say. Kenny says, I'm done eating, Charles. You're right. If I could control my emotions, I could really go far. I'm an emotional eater, so most of my money goes to food. I could care less about name brands or luxury. I understand that. The Greek girl on the horses says, me too. I can lose and gain 20 pounds at any time. I'm up and down on food. Kenny says, I love watching my cats, love watching how they communicate without speaking. I love watching their body language and how they move in and out of social situations among themselves. And Brother Jeff says, everybody give me a thumbs up. Oh, let me tell you, I'm just appreciative that anybody stops by. I think I said all I needed to say. I just felt like saying it. Sometimes I would hope that people would be like of a difference of opinion or not like what I'm saying and just hop in and then give me their opinion. I would love to somebody who has a philosophy or a thought of how love looks like, and they would just click and say, Charles, drop the link. If I thought somebody would drop the link, then I would love the dialogue, because I like dialogues more than monologues. You know, that's just me. You know, I don't like it more than soliloquies. And that's just what I like. Well, this is an interaction, but it's just you know, so that's just me. One day, someone, but yeah, Charles, I want to hop on, let's talk. But like I say, I don't really make real controversial videos. I'm not about that, but it is what it is. I know that somebody's going to listen to this and somebody's not, but it's still good. You know, if they give me 5 minutes, it's great. They give me an hour, it's great. It is what it is. Jess says, I'm ready when you are. You have my. I want some of that seafood boil that you ate one time. Oh, you got your number? No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Oh, no, I'm jealous. I'm joking. Anybody got anything they want to talk about? I didn't. You know, love is what you think it is, and don't let your belief system stop you from loving other people. I think everybody should watch the series Alter Carbon and think about it, because it shows you that love can look like anything. And Kenny said, I'm too nervous to get on a panel with you. I do good with recorded. I get too nervous with live, but you can just hide your face and just talk to me. I like you. It would be so fun to talk to you, Kenya. You have a lot to say. I have a lot to say. You know, I can lose it. Look, I'm nervous. I'm joking. Do I have my camera still on? I don't know if my camera was still on. Like, you might just see me picking my boogers. I'm joking. I wasn't doing that. But yeah, you know, you motivate me. I enjoy listening to you. I try to listen to everything you do. I got to keep it, you know, in perspective, because I got to peruse the YouTube streets and listen to everybody. So you know, sometimes I try to listen to what people are saying. So it may take an hour or two sometimes to get through, because sometimes people have panels and you know, you just got to give them your whole attention. Sometimes it is what it is. Like, you guys are giving me my attention I've been going for 38 minutes. Man, that's a long time talking. But some people go for hours and they say nothing. But I'm not mad at them for saying nothing. It just is what it is. Me, I just usually have to have a point when I'm speaking, but hey, I do what I do. You can get it too. Just you say you can get it too. How can I get it? I'm joking. Kenny says, we gotta get something else. My friend only does that once a year. Man, it was good. I had to look. What did you eat? I missed out on whatever happened. You guys are excluding me from the conversation. But my name is Bennett, and I ain't in it. You know, my name is Charles. So you guys are telling me ABC yourself out, and Charles will do that anyway. I said all I gotta say. If somebody has some questions or something they want to talk about, I'll keep it going. But I think I've ran my mouth long enough. I don't want to bore you with my monotone, and I'm not really in the super silly mood, but I'm feeling great. You know, I think I can be silly when I play a video game. I think I'm gonna go to my Fun with CG3 page and stream Hollow Knight. She says, your Your flow comes more natural than mine. I'm a thinker, so it takes me a minute to pull out the right words sometimes. That's why my preferred method of communication is actually writing. I'm a thinker. If you think I flow out smoothly now, you have seen me when I have written. I write even better than I speak, especially when I'm analyzing what I'm saying. I may sit back and read it and say, "This does not make sense. Let me erase that." Because I am um, upon time to time known to stumble over my words because I usually don't use I don't think inappropriate verbiage. However, um, I may not. It's gonna sound funny, but it's the right word to use. I may not congregate all of my thoughts correctly together. Like thoughts can be a different part of your brain, and you're trying to formulate a solution that makes it all cohesive. But I may put this out, and then this part is over here still trying to be constructed at the same time. I'm thinking about this. So because I didn't think about it all together like I should have, because I have maybe the beginning and the ending made out, the middle may not be concrete or solid. So because I didn't edify everything together, is a wobbly building when I present it to the masses. So I'm even better when I've written, because then I can analyze and see how sound the structural integrity is before I present the information. And see, that was all off the cuff. Now imagine if I had written that, it would sound way better. And I was just trying to show you how my brain, it works together, how it connects the dots like that, and that's how I flow. That's how I function. You know, I'm very. I like rap too. If you guys don't know, you guys all touch my soul. It's after midnight, and I feel I'm in control. I was drinking coffee, and I was looking at the chat, and I was so happy because it was exactly where I was at. I see my fellow creators come and support me. My name is Charles Gilmore, and I'm giddy as can be. I love to be happy. I hate to see people sad, and when I see a crime to elderly, I get mad. We must defeat the evil. We must stop them all. We must make the world smile and make all the dangers fall. But life is with dynamic, static we will never be. But if we all unite, all of love we can achieve. Woohoo! Let's clap for Charles. And that was off the cuff too. I am the best freestylist on planet Earth. Since birth, I got a potty mouth and I was born to curse on a verse with no rehearse, sipping water to cure the thirst. And my favorite candy other than Starburst is called the Twirst, but you've never heard of it. It's called Twix, and it's thick with caramel and nougats and chocolate. It tastes delish. I'm telling you, I am. I just like words, so it's easy for me to do that. That was incredible. I'm joking. I'm joking, people. So if anybody has any, she says, I'm loving it. Nah, that was just me being silly. 40 entrepreneur drive makes men feel alive, and she attacks business with that quest to earn and survive. Yes, I'm joking. Anyway, if anybody has anything you want to interact or talk about, I'm always with it. But like, I don't want to. Like, I'm really appreciative that everybody came and listened to me and hear me say crazy stuff. And my problem is I need to get angry about stuff, but I don't really get angry about much. I get more dismayed and sad about things, and I do get angry. Don't get it twisted, because I hate people yelling at me. Oh, I get it. I can get. I don't like being cut off. Like, if you let me speak, I will let you speak. But when I get passionate and I don't think people will let me speak, I can speak extremely fast. Like, I'm talking slow now. But man, can I speak? Can you please let me speak? I'll speed up so fastly and so quickly, it will amaze you. So, and I think that is what it is with me. I just want the same chance I'm going to give you. So whenever we're in a conversation, okay, that's what I think. I don't mind going to panels, but I don't like people silencing me or not letting me speak, or being condescending or trying to diminish my point. Like, if you don't agree, just say you don't agree, because I'm not going to diminish you. I'm not here to belittle you. I'm not here to tell you or show you my mental superiority to you. That's not what I'm trying to do. But a lot of people do try to flex on you mentally. And sorry, I think I'm the wrong one to try to flex on mentally, really, because don't do it. Just don't. Please, don't let me do it. I mean, don't make me do something I don't want to do. So I don't attack people. I let them speak. And I listen to whoever you think the best orator is. I've listened to lots of people. And truthfully, I've never, ever in my life felt intimidated by anyone. It just doesn't exist in my world, in my planet. Brother Kelvin, much love to you. My brother Zero Kelvin, love seeing you, my dude, really. So That's kind of why sometimes I don't always hop on panels, even though I love them, because I want people to speak and I want to get a chance to speak. And I don't know how it should run, but I don't I don't like, if we're all equal, if we're all content creators, I don't, unless somebody's paying you and they paying for my time to speak, then I don't understand why you don't let other people speak too. So that makes me go back to my little side of the world and do my thing, doing how I do it. And I never stop loving people. I never stop supporting people. I'm always there for people. However, I stay in my lane, because if I think somebody's gonna come at me in a crazy way, which I don't like, because I respect it. I can love you from afar because I don't come at people crazy. So I can get passionate. Like I just got a little passionate now. That's how I feel about life. I'm gonna just do me. If you don't have to agree, you don't have to agree. I also assess situations. So depending on who I'm talking to, I'm gonna speak a certain way. And it's not that I don't speak to everybody the same, but everybody can't relate to every situation. So some people didn't grow up where I grew up. So I'm gonna talk about the things that I experienced in my life when you've never seen it. It doesn't mean if you ask me a question, I can tell you about it. But a lot of things you wouldn't know. Everybody's reality is not the same. Everybody hasn't had the same experiences. Everybody hasn't been through the same life. Some people have been fortunate and blessed. I think I was fortunate and blessed, but some people are not. So how I look at the world is different than most people. Uh, uh, Kenny says, I got pretty angry at work when people have insinuated that I'm not doing my job, especially when I'm doing more than they are. Only time I get really mad. So my answer is to this, to anybody who ever says that, when I work at a job, well, we all usually work by hour, right? So if I come to work, or if I don't, you still get paid the same. So what I do does not affect you. Most people do not get paid by what they do. When you sell, you get paid by what you sell. But when you work for a corporation or a business, you usually work by the hour. So what somebody does or does not do doesn't matter, because all you got to do is stay gainfully employed for the time that you're supposed to work. That's it, and do what you can. But so many people think they got to do more work. No, you should have been doing the same amount of work regardless. You're getting paid by the hour. Now, do I think the system is perfect? No. But if we're going by how the system is, I don't care if I worked at a job and everybody came to work or nobody came to work. It doesn't matter, because I'm gonna do what I can do. Just it. I'm doing what Charles can do for 8 hours. Listen, there's billions of people on YouTube. We could all be streaming live at the same time, or everybody could not. But no matter what, you got to do what you're gonna do, because whatever you do ain't really affecting me. Because if it's a competition, which a lot of people think it is, then everybody is competing for the same viewers. But if you just say you're great and you can do it, as long as it's how many people you get, it's not like you're getting billions of people. So if you ain't getting this certain 2,000, it's still another 2,000 that you can get. So that's what I'm about. But can you understand your thoughts? But just listen. I hope you receive what I'm saying. Don't even worry about what they think. Their thoughts mean nothing. Look at it like a movie. Like, oh my God, really? They said it? And just walk away from it. Okay, well, I'm sorry that you feel like that, and keep it pushing. Kenya says, for example, if somebody told me I stole something, they're 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 no they now know good and well I didn't. Oh, they now know I will probably be ready to fight. No, I see my answer. I don't like people lying on me or painting bad picture of me. But people gonna say what they're gonna say, so it don't matter what they think. Oh, you think I stole it? That's on you. I didn't. And it's not like they don't take you to jail. If you get fired, then it matters. But if it don't, then I wouldn't care. Oh, listen. That whatever you had under your pillow, Kenya, I stole it. And I don't care. I'm joking. But I'm just saying the whole point is what somebody else thinks matters not. I don't care. Like if you guys say, Charles, you suck as a YouTuber, I'm like, maybe I do, but does it matter? What do I think? What matters? And your perception could affect my reality, but it really matters not. You think what you think, because as long as 2 or 3 people tell me I'm good, I'm gonna believe them. But if I trust them, who are you? You know what I mean? I don't care. Yeah. I steal everything. Everything I've done, I stole from somebody. I speak the English language. Somebody else made it up, so I stole it from them. I can't worry about what people think. Charles, you should curse more. Charles, you shouldn't. Charles, you should just teach men how to connect with women, which I can do really well, trust me. But I don't, and I do what I want to do. That's it. It is what it is. So you can't worry about what other people think. I respect people who don't speak anything like me. One of my favorite YouTubers, I'll tell you, Solo TB84. I love to listen to Solo, but I don't think like Solo. But it's my dude. I like listening to Affy Kingdom. He's a player, teach you all about life, but he speak a little different to me. But I love my brother, just like I love a lot of the MGTOW brothers. I don't agree with everything, but I think that Coach Greg Adams is an awesome YouTuber. He really is. I think Obsidian, even though I don't agree with my brother on everything, is still an awesome YouTuber. Like he's funny. So everybody don't have to agree to accept, and so I don't worry. They don't care what we think, so we can't care what other people think. That's Virginia. So don't worry about what people say about you. Maybe sometimes we can all get together and do a private hangout and talk, so the whole world can hear what we want to say. We can do that. You got my email, Kenny. You can just hit me up anytime and just and just you and I can do a hangout. You and I anytime. Like I was about to try Stevie Wonder. You and I. I can't do that funny voice like he can. To you and I, we will conquer the world. I'm joking. I had to be really singing loud. I don't want to do that. I'm joking. Yeah. So what's going on? Everybody just saying, hey, Kevin, I became your friend. I will write you a note later. It's all good. I just think life is just great, man. I just want to love people, and that's how I look at the world. I do. That's it. I said a lot now. I just see, that's what happens when your brain go over the place. I start focusing on what Kenya was saying, and 14 entrepreneur drive. You got a little bit of I'm gonna say, see, it's gonna be a compliment what I'm about to give you, Kenya. You're a hell of a motivated person, and I don't even think you notice it. I don't know why you get down, because you're pretty incredible. You start your own business, you speak several languages, you've raised some children, you've done some things that most people haven't done, and you express yourself, man, and you speak well. So you should never ever get down. That's amazing to me, because you're pretty awesome. um the Greek girl, I like to say it, the Greek girl in her horses says, I'm sorry you're going through that at work for the entrepreneur drive. Kenya says, I hear you, Charles, but it is the only thing that makes me mad. Most people don't care what others think about them. I care too much. So the sense of ruining my reputation bothers me. As I get older, it doesn't bother me as much, but inside I want people to see me for who I really am, not for who somebody else says about what they say about you. I get it. But a lot of people don't know me. I don't know what people think, because everything is, I could put on a suit and tie and have two ladies standing up next to me, and you think I was the most suave brother on the planet Earth. Or I could be like I am in a Star Wars hoodie with a Star Wars t-shirt on, and you think, oh, look at this geek guy. Then if you just hear my voice, you may think something else. So I don't really care what people think. There's a lot of people that probably don't think I'm intelligent. There's a lot of people that probably think I'm extremely smart. It is what it is. A lot of people probably think I'm a thug, or they think it was a term, he's a Pookie and a Ray Ray. Other people say he's an educated lame, all these different names. I don't care. I'm just Charles. And whatever you believe is your perception. Your perception of me is your reality. But it's what I think about me that matters. And damn it, I love me. Just like I love you, Kenya. You're awesome. For the Entrepreneur Drive, coming soon to a theater near you. We're going to succeed. Success. Monetize. Like in Star Wars, The Phantom Menace. Magnetoys. Yeah, Magnetoys. I'm sorry. I speak to no one, hardly ever. I am a recluse. This is what the Greek girl in her, oh, why you delete it? Well, I think you were a pretty awesome person. I wish you speak to me. I think you're beautiful. You're a beautiful soul. And then you got a great channel that's all about loving the animals. And then you retract your message. I was going to read to you. I was going to read it. Oh. Anyway, people, does somebody want to hop on and chit chat? If so, I'll keep it going. But if not, I'm going to just end this. I ran my mouth. It's all about love. I love people. I do. And, and I think this was great. But you know what? I don't know. I'm going to just think about it. I have a lot to say, but I always work better when people want to interact with me. And yeah, you know what? I'm gonna keep going for another 8 minutes. I'm gonna get an even hour. Cause I always tell myself when I start, I'm just gonna end it. But then I look at the time and say, man, let's just make it even. Let's do an even hour. So I would love to ask people, Brother Kelvin, you still here? What does love physically look like to you? Can anyone tell me? I would love to know what love physically looks like. And that's what I say to anybody who's trying to, if anybody listens to me and people know the truth, but if you're trying to grow your page, you got to watch other people. Go comment on other people. Go talk to other people. Interact with other people. And sooner or later, somebody will hear what you have to say, and they will interact with you. The Greek girl on a horse. Can I say this one? Let me know. I don't want you to retract it when I start reading it. I'm going to just paraphrase. I'm waiting. Okay. I don't even understand being overly sensitive. I don't. I'm extremely oblivious. I mean, I get sensitive. I want people to think Charles is great. I do, but it doesn't matter. There's a lot of people that if they actually came and they watched my content, they would feel it, brother. But they don't. So it is what it is. I don't have flashy graphics. I don't say controversial things. My whole thing is not to put down people. This is not me. I'm not excited and agitated, and I don't know how. I think I'm entertaining, really, but I don't know how. Maybe people want a different form of entertainment. Maybe people want some rage. I'm not that. I'm more about love and loving people. So, if you're talking to me, Charles, my email is charlesgilmore3@gmail.com. Just add the Gmail to my name, put them all together, charlesgilmore3@gmail. 0. It is right there, Gmail. charlesgilmore3@gmail.com. That is it. I'm saying it like there's no secret. This is right there. That's my email. Charles Gilmore, the number 3 at Gmail. Simple. Woohoo. Yeah, that's my email right there. My name all together with at Gmail. Charles Gilmore 3, just like my name on my page at Gmail. It's so simple that you can do it. I don't know. You know what? I watched. What is your first? The Greek girl and her horses. What is your first name? Have you told me this before? Like I know Kenya. My brother Kelvin. Jeff. But who are you? Who are you other than the Greek girl and her horses? Do you mind sharing your name, or do you want to wait to you can email me and then hang out? That's cool. You don't have to put it out there if you don't want. If you want to keep up that buffer. I am who I am. Charles Lawrence Gilmore III. That's exactly who I am. Born January 26, 1974. Don't matter. People know me, they don't know me. It is what it is. It is all great. Anyway. Oh, man. Anybody anything they want to talk about? I can talk about some stuff. If you know, I love coffee. Coffee is delicious. And I love life. I love to play video games. I really enjoy drinking beer. I really enjoy working out. I work out a lot. And sometimes I don't even work out heavy. I work out like really, really light. You think it's heavy, but it's not. Or to me, it's not heavy. But to somebody else, like I always got like some dumbbells sitting by me. Like right now I got some 35s. And then when I'm in the mood, I just, I do some shoulder presses, not too heavy. I may do a set of 10 or 20, depends how I'm feeling. If I'm feeling strong or feeling weak, I may do a couple sets. And when I don't feel like working out, I'll do some super light stuff. I may get on the bench and just bench press like 115 pounds or 135 pounds or 155 pounds, something really light. I don't be caring if I feel like doing it. I just do it and to stay active. I try to walk at least 10,000 steps a day when I can, and I try to dribble the basketball every day. Just so. Oh boy. That's what I think about life. I just want people to be happy. I'm not telling nobody how to live, how to be, how to love, how to think. Just don't hurt other people, and I try to be as supportive as possible. Those are my thoughts. I think I'm going to go and play. You know what? If you guys want to check it out, I will play a Hollow Knight on this page, on Charles Gilmore 3 page, just so I can get people to start going to my Fun with CT3 page. Just because some people don't want to see video games, but then again, some people don't want to see me do these city as a live stream. It is what it is, and I kind of understand YouTube, but my whole thing is not to stop being me, to sell out to win. So it's easy to drop a topic that's controversial and get people to check it out, but that's not what I want to do. I want to just get people to think, people to, want to interact with me, and people to stay positive. So I'm not going to promote any type of negativity when I want people to be positive. You know what I mean? I want people to connect. I want men and women to be on the same page. I want whoever loves whoever to be on the same page. I want fathers and mothers, wives and husbands to love their children. And I just don't want to see people take advantage of. And I know sometimes relationships don't work, families don't work, marriages don't work. I understand. I'm not going to hate you for your choices. Just don't hurt other people. Try to get past your pain. So that's why the first thing I would ever tell anyone is try to control your emotions. Control your emotions. Don't hate somebody for how they look. Hate them for what they do to you. And then again, don't hate them at all. Don't hate people. You can hate their actions, but don't hate them. The Greek girl, you're leaving. So, hey, much love to you, sister. Much love to you. I look forward to connecting with you one day in a hangout. We can chit chat. Thank you. She's an excellent talk. Have a great one. I just hiking deep. Much respect to you. I just was running my mouth, and I hope everything is going well. And I asked you because I asked everybody. I mean, a deep, genuine smile. What does a love look like? To me, love is just the appreciation of existence. It is not that complex. It is not that difficult. You know what? To me, like I said before, love is just the appreciation of existence. When somebody is in an accident and you go help them, that's what love looks like. When I see somebody smiling at the clouds, that's what love looks like. What if I was blind and somebody gave me a hug? That's love. So does love look like anything? Love is something that you feel, and you can choose to love or not love. So that's how I think about when I see love. And I'm never going to tell people who they can and cannot love. But I do have to say this. You have to learn to love yourself before you can love others. And so many people have been programmed to think negatively about themselves. They don't know how to love. And how I can help them, what I would say is just remember that love is an appreciation of existence. As long as you have a moment, think about something that you smiled about. Thinking of something that brought you joy. Think about a movie you enjoy. Think about some food you like to eat and the taste. That's what love is. Love is that feeling. And just hold on to it and appreciate that moment. That's love. Appreciate that moment of something that brought you joy. Appreciate that. Appreciate, I don't care, making your first basket on the court, uh, learning how to swim, learning how to speak Espanol, getting an A on a test if you ever got one, learning how to write, or something that brought you joy, going to the movie theater, and just expand that. And that's what love is. Love, this is Hiking Deep said, love is showing compassion for others, treating everyone with respect and kindness. I totally agree with that. Love is the appreciation of existence. That's all love is. The earth is here. I love the earth. You are in my chat. I love you. I love to see a baby born. I love to see people married. I love to see people being healthy and getting out of toxic situations. I love to see people treated with respect. I love to see people who overcome adversity. I love to see freedom. I love to see the destruction of oppression. I love to see genuineness and honor. Love is so simple. Love doesn't have a look. Love is just what it is. Love is just what it is. Kenya says, love looks like whatever makes you smile. And that is, see, we're connected. I'm sorry I missed it. The kind of smile that creeps on your face without you even realizing it, because it's coming from the inside. Well, that's hell of a deep. Go ahead, Kenya. I didn't know you was deep. That's why I like you so much. Thank you for that. She's like, that's what I just said. Yeah, that's what I just said. Blind people smile. Yep, you don't got to love. Love is just what it is. You don't have to look at something to know what love is. So love looks like whatever you want it to look like. So you can never tell somebody what love is to them, because it's a personal relationship that they got to develop themselves. You got to figure out what it is and feel great about you and get to the point you need to be. That's just what it is. Like I tell people, I just love people. Like as I say, I love men, I love women, I love you. That's what it is. I love us. I love us all as humans. That's it. And I'm not gonna tell you who to love, how to love, what love look like to you. If you want to marry a train station, that's on you. I may think it's a little crazy and deranged, but hey, I'm not you. You know what I mean? I can't ever tell somebody because of certain action they didn't love you. They may not have loved you the way that you want to be loved, but you can't tell them that they didn't love you. You just didn't like it. Everybody loves their own way. Me, I just appreciate existence. That's all love is to me. And people, I said, I have to say, I went on for an hour just regurgitating the same stuff. So for everybody who came, I really, really, really appreciate you. Hiking Deep, thank you for stopping by. I'm really blessed and fortunate you came. I just wanted to run my mouth, and right now I feel like kicking back and playing some video game. I'm about to go play a game on something, and you guys can take it easy. I much appreciated for anybody who came. Brother Jeff, Brother Kelvin, everybody, Husky, Whoop Dog, Joseph Erickson, Jedi Bloom Master, Brother Bags, Mr. Just a Tip, always saying some of the silliest stuff. We gotta kick you out. I'm joking. Much love, people. Miss Corey B. I just want everybody to feel great. I've said all I needed to say. I ran my mouth a little bit. Appreciate you all. Help me become a better person, Mr. Gatito. I'm always gonna say, if you're trying to grow, everybody, especially everybody who's a blue, my mods are all good people. They're all great people, and they will always try to be there for you. So, I've said a lot. All right, I thank you all. I'm going to end it. Much love, and if you know, ask somebody, check me out, and just. They can listen to 5 minutes and write in comments what they think love physically looks like. Because love looks like something to somebody, and I want to hear their perspective. All right, people. And you already got the last words before I end it, because I just want to end it on you. Anybody has something to say? All right. Well, I'm waiting to see, but I guess not. So, to all adieu. Kenny says, okay, Charles, I guess I head off to bed whenever you're done. It's almost 3. Okay, well, I'm going to end it right now. I want you to get some good sleep. Sleep well. Sleep tight. Have a great one. And you're loved. All right. Much love, people.